Alright, y'all know what day it is. It's time for the annual summer special. Startups of vintage air conditioners. There are going to be a few I'm going to leave out for different purposes, but the majority of them will be started up. I don't have every single unit I used to have, so some of those will also be left out. Some of them were given to family members and friends. So anyway, I thought I'd start with the Mana as the first unit this year, the Cool Zone. I just did a service on this one. As you can see, it's got a nice new tan color for the case. I painted it and I did a full clean. I did a drain modification, and there was very little rust, but the little spot there was, I painted and got it all brand new inside. So the filter's a little dirty. It has been running now and then. There's the information. 72MY model, and it's a 6500 BTU. Just gonna turn on fan so I can put the filter back in. So that's high fan. Just helps get the filter back in. Start. It's not that hot in here, but start a little cool. It's already getting cold. I'm not going to do any temp checks in this video, just because I have a lot of units to film, and it'll take me hours if I have to wait on the unit for 5-10 minutes for every unit. It's a little cool. Not cool. Like glow. Take a look at the outside. Forgot to mention, this Cool Zone is from the late 80s, early 90s era. Alright, moving on. Alright, early 90s fetters, 5100 BTU. I'm not going to take the panel off, but so right here it's got the control door, which likes to rattle a little bit, so they usually shove a little piece of paper in there. But it works great. It does have the Rotorex compressor, which are not known to be the best compressors ever, but they are made in the US, and this one's working just fine. So we will start this one up. A little cool. It's installed in the center of the window with a some modifications to the window. Some foam. So that's a little cool. Medium. Cool. Not cool. Quad air conditioner. Not as quad as the Amanda though. Outside. Alright, 87 Quad Master, 14,200 BTU, 115 volt. You should keep it a little cooler than where it was set, but yeah. A little loud startup, but it really quiets down afterwards. Wouldn't hurt to replace the run cap in this one. It's a little low if I remember correctly. But I just haven't had the time, and it's a pretty heavy unit. And it really does need to be taken out, serviced, and cleaned and all this year. Because I haven't done anything to it in about 3 years, so it's really overdue. Yeah, it's already blown cold. 5-speed fan. It's high, medium high, medium low, low. Practically silent on low. It'll get louder as it runs outside. Compressor. Alright, not the prettiest unit in the world, that much I can tell you, but this is a really good working unit. It blows extremely cold. It's a this one's a 1996, I believe, 95 or 96. I think 96. K-Star. It's a Friedrich. It's a 7900 BTU, and I probably will change it out with something else. But it does work really well, and it's quiet, so on low, that is. We'll start it up. I know I have several subscribers here on YouTube who like these Friedrich units, so we'll do high cool. I'm gonna put a hard start on this one, a super boost, because the compressor gives a kick when it starts that you know, it works fine, but and it quiets down, but I don't really like the noise it makes. So that's low. As you can hear now, it's nice and quiet, but it's probably nothing to worry about, but you might as well put a super boost on it and get it a little quieter. Start up. It's high cool. Yeah, we'll look outside. Okay, another pretty basic, not so great looking unit. Don't worry, the better units are coming later in the video, so stick around. This is the newest unit I use that I own. The other newer ones I have are all for selling purposes. This is the newest one I have. It's an 03 14,000 BTU Quiet Master. And the only reason I really use it in here, in this kitchen, is because even this one's a little bit undersized. It's the only unit I have that's close to the right size I need for this kitchen that works really well. It works great and it's built well, but I really would like to put a older unit in here. Eventually I'll find something to put in here, like a cold spot or something, which would be great. Anyway, for now it works, and it works well, and it's quiet. This is gonna be high. It's really all I use it on. Compressor should come on any second now. We'll turn down the speed while we're at it. Whoa. You can barely hear it. There goes the compressor. Medium. Medium high. High. It's actually not a lie on this one. This one is pretty efficient. It's like a 10.70 ER, I think. of the outside. This one drips a lot, that's where it comes out. You can see it. I know a lot of people don't like these, and then there are some people who do like them. I don't really have an opinion, really. I don't think they're the nicest looking units. I don't think they look awful either. They look a lot better than the shit that's out there today, but all I care about is that they work. They work well, they're built well, but if I had a choice between putting this one in here and something like a cold spot or a large EQK, or ever get my hands on something big enough to do this room that's vintage, then I'll put in one of those over this any day of the year. That's it for this. So I didn't get a start up to this one. It was running when I came in, and I don't feel like shutting it off and waiting. So this is a 1980s Kenmore. I forget the actual date. It's probably 89 or something. Base model 35 Dehumidifier. I just hooked up this condensate pump to this one and the one I got down in the basement this year. It's a Versatech. As you can see, the date is rather new on it, and it's working great. I got it hooked up to the pan there. Comes out, drains out outside. That goes into hard PVC like that once I get it up. So it works great, and I'm loving it. I don't have to empty buckets anymore. So, oh yeah. Show you the dehumidifier in the basement. These are just thrown in added bonuses. Hopefully that one ain't running, so I could give you a start up. That one sounds really nice starting up. This one's now, I think this one's got a Graco compressor. One downstairs has a Tecumseh, so try that. Alright, late 70s EQK with a rotary compressor. This one's got a small Freon leak, so I need to add a few ounces of 22 to this one. It'll be good to go. It'll probably go in place of the this 6,300 BTU. It's gonna go in place of the Fetters, probably the early 90s one. Start it up. Normal, cool. Vibrating a little bit. Super, normal, quad. Keep it on normal. It's got the flip switch. Just that, yeah. Vibrating a little bit. Repainted this one. It was really rusted out inside, so it's repainted. Filming this one, waiting for the dehumidifier down in the basement to settle a bit, the pressure stabilized, so I could give it a start up. It was running. I figured that one sounds cool enough, so I should let y'all hear the startup. That button there is vibrating around. I don't know if the camera will pick it up. And compressor's making kind of a nasty noise. On to the next one. So pardon the mess. This is an early 2000s, maybe late 90s Frigidaire WCI dehumidifier. It also has a condensate pump hooked up to it. And it works good. It's got an awesome startup sound with a Tecumseh compressor reciprocating. So we'll put you down by it. You can hear it. Sounds pretty good, ain't it? Well, that didn't make sense. Sounds pretty good, don't it? Yep, this one sounds really nice. Surprisingly for a newer dehumidifier, but this one works great. It needs to be serviced this year. Well, like I'm saying with a lot of my units need to be serviced this year. This one definitely needs to be cleaned out. It hasn't been in 2 years, and this one clogs up real quick. Okay, another K-Star. This one says ultra quiet. It's slightly different. It's slightly newer by a year or two. This one would be 97. Same BTU, 7900. Sounds a little different. In my opinion, sounds a little nicer with the fans louder. Don't know how long this one will be staying in here. Again, I'm not getting rid of them. I mean, they are good units. They just don't do nothing for me. Or anything for you grammar Nazis out there who don't accept the way I speak, although I don't think there are really any grammar Nazis in the group of people who watch my videos, but yeah, it might come out soon. If I get that EQK, well, not if, when I get find the time to put a few more ounces of 22 in it and it doesn't leak out right away, do another leak test on it. I might put it in the wall here. I really don't like putting fixed chassis units through the wall. This is a slide out, but I might just do it because, I mean, why not? This is the shed, by the way. This one, we'll start high fan. Low fan. Whirlpool. Check the capacitor on this one. It's starting to hesitate before it starts, so check the capacitor. If need be, we could always add a hard start. Nice and quiet. It's already getting cold. Again, they're good units. They work good. Just not the nicest looking units. But I won't put them down because they are good, well-built American units. So give them credit. Does a good job too, because this shed, I mean, obviously it is oversized at being an 8,000 BTU, but this shed gets to be 100 degrees and higher in it. So it's just fine keeping it cool. Cools it down in 15 minutes. Alright, GM Frigidaire. This one also has a small Freon leak, so it's going to need to be topped off. Couldn't find the leak in this one either, so it's got to be small. But we'll start it up anyway. I haven't had the chance to really do anything but clean this one. The back's got some crappy house paint on it that's got to come off. At least I didn't paint over the rear. Coil guard, one vent on that side, two on the other. GM built Frigidaire, that's right, GM, the automotive company, built this unit. It's got a really interesting evaporator coil in it too. If I can, there it is. Open it up, show it to you. It's not a spawn fin, but it's a little bit different. It's an all aluminum coil too. So I'm surprised it got a leak. With an all aluminum coil, it should be good to go, but it is rusted out. The new bed inside. I have to fix this one up. Anyways, this one hasn't been started in a while. Try high fan, or forget that fan only is low or high. I think that's high. No, that's low. It's high fan. Oh, cool. This one sounds real nice turning on, especially if it hasn't ran in a long time. Even with it being low, it's starting to cool down. Definitely feel a difference already. But freezes up when it's warm out, so, and hopefully it doesn't get cold, so it needs a little top off. Focus. The dipstick. It's a Dukes of Hazzard reference if you don't get that. Alright. She really kicks when you shut her off. Gotta redo the logo a little bit, but on to the next one. She sounds real nice, this one. Alright, we'll go down the line here. That's a newer unit. I don't really, that's for, you know, taking on jobs for temporary air conditioning for people. EQK. That one I'm not going to run. The 68 Emerson radio, because it needs a new compressor. Haven't got around to that yet. And the 50s dehumidifiers under there. I can try and run that one. The Sears Cold Spot, the Fetters casement weather wheel. We'll run all those. There's a white Westinghouse dehumidifier back in there from the 90s or 80s that I'm not going to run because it's too much of a pain to get to it. A lot of these units were installed. They're not anymore for various reasons I don't feel like getting into, so let's just start with this one. It might rattle a bit because of, you know, the pile, but it let's just get them going. Oh yeah. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, that one, headphone users beware. Wow. I'm like lifting the unit up with my hand a bit right there to keep it from rattling too much. I'm not going to do this for long as my hand's going to start getting tired here. Arm. That's low. High. Fan. Sorry about all that noise, y'all. Like I said, they're gonna vibrate up on this pile here. Alright, next one. WCI low profile unit. Again with the vibrations. The unit above it. Fashionette. Wants to rattle apart apparently. There's a compressor, rotary of course. Unit this new. Got the adjustable loopers. Hold that unit, otherwise it's going to vibrate apart. That one's already cold. That's low. Medium. High. Get this in here. Not. Case is kind of falling apart, but I don't care because it's just the unit I lend out to people, you know, repairing something long term. Oh yeah, that's cold. I haven't lent it out in a while, that's why there's another unit on top of it. It's been a while since I've lent this out. Not many people really ask, so. There it is. I forgot to mention it's Kenmore. Maybe I did mention it. I don't know. Next one. This one's got to get reinstalled again. I like it too much to just keep it down in the shop here, unused. Anyway, low, quiet I should say. Quiet Super. It's base model with a reciprocating compressor. For the, it's funny, my 70s EQK has the older grill and a rotary. This one's got the newer grill and the reciprocating compressor. Here we go. Low or quiet startup. Oh yeah. Compressor's on the other side. I might be able to show you the other side. Look. See part of the cold spot behind it. white Westinghouse dehumidifier back there, maybe, just barely. And there's the back of the Fetter's casement. It's quiet, super. Pretty cold. Still getting colder, but it's already getting there. It's already at least 50-degree air coming out. Hasn't been ran in probably 3 weeks. Alright, next one. Oh, I'll show you back, I guess, if I can manage to get you back. No EQK tag, but it's got the silver with black writing sticking on the top, which you can't see. Might be able to sneak a peek at the Chrysler cold spot knobs there, and big AJ series reciprocating compressor in there. Next up, the 50s Westinghouse dehumidifier. Hasn't ran in a long time. I'm gonna make it a daily runner soon though, and clean it off. There's a little dirt sitting on it. Anyways, so you can hear that compressor. That's a really old compressor in there. Coils are already cold. I got my hand on them to stop them from rattling, and they're already freezing. This is an R12 unit. Settled down, so it's not really rattling too much now. My hand is frozen from holding my hands on that thing. This one doesn't have a front panel anyway. I still haven't really fixed it up yet. Again, I've been really busy. The few units I have been able to fix up, it's taken a lot of time just to do that. Let's see if we could start her up. Oh God, get in there. Gotta move the pile a little bit more. It's an 8,000 BTU. Hasn't been started in a long time, so that's why it made that noise. But it did, starting up. So I'm going to run it full with the coil right up against the other units there. And no, none of these units are for sale. I know it looks like I'm not doing much with them right now, but I will get around to fixing up like that cold spot there and whatnot. It's just going to take me time, but I want to let everyone know they are not for sale. If any units are for sale, I will definitely let you know that before I make a video of them. Here's the 1977 Fetter's casement weather wheel. So, see about turning on here. It's hot fan. Low fan. Vibrating like hell. All the stuff on top of it. I apologize, but I do have an individual video of this unit on YouTube so you can hear what it sounds like when there isn't a ton of crap on top of it. That's already getting cold. Already. Nice. Oh yeah. freezing. This one probably gets the coldest out of any unit I have. Quickest. Gets cold the quickest, I should say. Get around this pile here. Next one, big 8,000 BTU Hot Point GE. Of course, it's got spine fin. It is absolutely huge for an 8,000 BTU. Just like the weather wheel up there that I'll get to next. That one is the next restoration unit that is going to be dealt with once I get the chance, which will hopefully be soon. Alright, let's see. We're going to start with my fan. Medium low compressor. Got a little voltage issue down here. I'm in the midst of upgrading the power down here too, running new lines, so underground. So all this delayed start is between the units not running in a while and the messed up voltage down here, so I'll be taken care of. It's this one. Take a look at the back. If I can get around. I'll put that logo on there. It didn't come with one. It's an old sign I got there. Got a few more too. Right, 1966 to 67. Fetter's weather wheel. This is an 8,000 BTU unit, 115 volt. It is not restored yet, as you can see. Still haven't got to it yet, and it's got a lot of rust. We'll start it up for y'all. And buttons are a little tough to turn. Push right now, but we will get it working for y'all. Alright. High speed. Turn on the compressor. This is really going to dim the lights here. Yeah, it took a minute. And it's rattling everything. That's nice. That's real nice. Already ice cold. Yeah, she works good. Top of the coil still gotta cool down a bit. I can feel it's a little warmer up there. And there's the case. Sleeve, I should say, up there. Shut the compressor off. Moving on to the next one. That's my favorite unit right there, just so you all know. I think this is a 6,000 BTU Fetter's unit. This one they really started cheaping out, but it's here right now. I'm not gonna have it for long. This one and that Friedrich there, that newer one, is going to a friend. So, yeah, we might as well run them while I have them for those who are interested. Little fan. Cool. Compressor sounds a little angry. It hasn't ran in a long time. There we go, it's quieting down now. I'm not going to get a view of the backs for anyone, so I'm sorry. They're just in a spot where I really can't show you the rears right now. I'm not going to move all these for the video, I'm sorry. Something's rattling. Yeah, it's pretty quiet once it gets settled. It's starting to blow cold. Alright, I think that's it for this one. Alright, no front panel for this one. This is a 1980s Kenmore by Whirlpool. Again, no front cover. It's got a Matsushita rotary. This one can't be too new. It's probably early 80s because it still says Kenmore cold spot on there. Anyways, let's turn the thermostat up, go to low. See the fan needs some oil, I guess. It's spinning real slow. Turn it to high, maybe help it out. Cool, it's getting cold. Yeah, it's getting there. And it's slowly speeding up. Yeah, she needs some oil in the fan motor. These little Kenmores are notorious for seizing up their fan motors. Then again, they were designed to be oiled and no one ever did, so it's not a surprise really. It's amazing how long they lasted without being oiled. And now it's spinning up how it should. Really quiet unit, compressor is silent. Next one, we're at 1980s, late 80s. Was it late? It should say the date, 88, yep, late 80s. Power Mauser, Friedrich. It is 6,000 BTUs. Don't have the sleeve, and I don't have the front cover, and it is extremely rusted out. I don't think I've ever shown this one before. Alright, so KB, that's all I'm going to call him, because I don't know whether he wants me to share his name on here, but those of you who know him obviously know who I'm talking about. Had a good idea, maybe creating this one into a spot cooler. So, not a bad idea since I don't got the sleeve or the front for it, and it's all rusted out. Still cool as fine, so pop a few casters on it, and wow, I hear an ice cream truck. That's the first time I've heard one over here. That's odd. Sorry, getting off track here. What was I saying? Yeah, put it on casters, put a duct on it, you know, have some cool air blow on me. Anyway, fan only. It's blowing crap at me. It's vibrating a bit. Not there yet. There we go, it's starting to get cool now. It's got the vent. This vent works pretty nicely. money saver. Yeah, it's getting cold. Not quite there on the bottom, but it's getting cold. It's gonna take a minute. It hasn't ran in a long time. That's that one. The more modern Quiet Master, which is going to a friend, like I said. I don't have the right sleeve for it, but I got it in a medium sleeve. It's a 12,000 BTU. Low, quiet, what is it? Sleep setting fan. Can you hear it? There's one there. Low. Some in there. Medium. High. Something got caught on the fan, if you could hear it. Oh, that's gonna be annoying to listen to. Oh boy. Oh well. Medium. Compressor. Yeah, it's getting cool already. I ran this one probably 3 days ago, I'd say, when I found out. I knew my friend was going to take that fetters down there, but he needs something bigger as well, so I told him about this one. I'll make sure it was still working. It does cool well, it works great, except for that leaf or whatever it is in the fan there that's making all that racket. Yep. And it's rattling because, again, all the junk on top of it. Definitely run cold. Might run that one. We'll see. The cord is stuck under something. Comes out and then it goes under that bin, and we'll see. 8,000 BTU fetters. Skipping that that 77 Kenmore whirlpool because the thermostat apparently went bad on me and it won't turn on, so I'm gonna hold off on that one. You can watch the video I have up of it on YouTube. You can just type in on my channel 1977 Kenmore and it should come up. Alright, here's this fetters, 8,000 BTU. It's real noisy, the mounts are bad on the compressor, so it's gonna sound pretty bad. Really bad. Worse than I remember it. Partially because that Mitsubishi split system air handler on top of it is mini split air handler is rattling around. This thing is noisy. Really bad. But it's getting cold already. It does work. I need to replace the mounts on that compressor. But I never really use this anymore, so it's there for a spare or for someone who, one of my friends or family to take it if they need it. Of course, once I fix the mounts on that compressor. Just crawl around here for a second. See if I can show you the back. No, it's too close to the wall. There's the Mitsubishi. Alright, next and last one, I think. Should be the last one. Late 80s, early 90s, Kenmore whirlpool. This is the last unit to be filmed because I had to skip over that carrier and the little other Kenmore whirlpool there from the 70s. So let's turn this one on. Start high fan. Low fan, she's noisy. compressor though. It's just a truck, don't worry. Brakes, it's not the unit. Screw on. Might just be able to see inside there. That's already cold though. It's working good. See if I can, since the fan's loud on this, yeah, put it between speeds so you can hear the compressor on. Little natural sheet of rotary compressor. That'll be it. It's got a cold spot knob on it there, so I never got the knob for it for the thermostat. Anyway, that's it for this one. That's it for all of them actually. That's the end of the video. Hope y'all enjoyed. It was a long video. Any comments, questions, anything you want to ask me, just leave me a message in the comments. And yeah.